I'm an evangelist, and so for me, making disciples is something that is very naturally part of who I am. And I've been a Christian since I was a child, but through circumstances in my life, I ended up committing adultery. And for me, it was amazing to realise that although I felt I deserved to die, that Jesus had died in my place. And it's true what they say, that people who've been forgiven much love much. And I really do love serving Jesus, and for me it's as natural for me to want to share with somebody the forgiveness and the freedom that I've experienced, just as much as it would be natural for me to tell them about a good recipe or a good holiday destination. Being part of the Great Commission is the most fulfilling thing that I can do in my life, impacting somebody else's eternity. I actually enjoy sharing God's love with strangers, but also I like to walk a long journey with friends and to love them into the kingdom. And recently God's been expanding my heart as well to include discipling new Christians, and we're doing that as part of our missional community on a Friday night in my home. We meet as an extended family there on a Friday night with other families from our community, and we call it TOFs, which stands for Together on Fridays. And we like to ask ourselves the question, what is God saying to you, and what are you going to do about it? But a lot of discipleship is actually better caught than taught. And so a lot of what we do is just eating together, living life together, laughing and crying together, and encouraging one another and serving one another. And in the last 18 months, we've seen 2 adults and 3 children come to faith. But there are other people in the community who still haven't made a commitment to Jesus yet. So it's really exciting to be part of their journey and to be walking that with them. I find that most people do like to talk about spirituality, and usually as soon as you start listening to people, you find out that they do have people in their lives that they need to forgive, and they do have issues with where they feel God has let them down or when they feel God wasn't there. And I just find that everybody needs forgiveness, and it's just wonderful to be in a position where I can then share with them what Jesus has done for me, and to be able to tell them that that forgiveness is available to them and for them to offer to others, so they don't need to be chained anymore.